Greetings, fellow Earthlings. How are you doing during this quarantine? Are you doing good? I'm doing, I'm doing. Hey everyone, my name is Dare and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you don't know, I am the Miss Bikini model for 2019, which means this year I am giving up my coveted title in July, which is really sad because I have wanted to be a national title holder all of my life. This is gonna bug me if it's not straight. I have wanted to be a national title holder my entire life. I started competing in pageants when I was 10, and I feel like I want to promote the pageant a little bit more. So today, while I'm doing my makeup, yes, I'm aware it's 8 o'clock at night. Yes, I'm aware that I'm about to put on makeup just to take it back off. It's okay. This is what quarantine life be like, though. So I'm going to do my makeup and answer some questions that you guys sent me on Instagram. I'm not really gonna be walking through a tutorial of like how I do my makeup because I figured you guys have seen me do my makeup so much in this last year. Let's get started. I'm gonna bring you guys in like a little too close for comfort, but for right now it's gonna work. I'm gonna take my sash off so I can do my makeup properly and not worry about it. I'm gonna take these cute little strands and tuck them behind my crown and look like a weird, crazy person. But that way they're out of my way, we have a clean slate. Let's get started. The very first question I have is, when is your next pageant? Now, oddly enough, I decided when competing for Miss Bikini last year, so the very first year I entered, that that was gonna be my last pageant. I just kind of decided that financially, as I was getting older, it just didn't really make sense to keep doing pageants. And I wasn't really competing for scholarship money anymore. I was more competing for agencies to see me, which kind of turned out really well that I entered in this Miss Bikini pageant, because a lot of times the judges can actually like hook you up and get you further in your career. I told myself that this is gonna be my last year competing. Yeah, I had a really great time competing the second year in a row and I won. And because the point of the story, which I know I've kind of been rambling, is that this pageant for me, this was gonna be like my last one, my final shebang, and I did it one more year just because I saw the opportunity in this system, and I came back, I worked just as hard, probably even harder the next year, and got the title. So technically, to answer your question, that will be my last pageant, is the title that I'm wearing. Unless they send me to an internationals, which I would love to once this whole virus goes away, that would be great. The next question I get asked a lot is, why this pageant? Now, I sort of mentioned this in the very first answer, is that this pageant is very different and unique compared to other pageants that I've been in the sense that like the judges, actually, one of them offered for me to be in his short film. Like there's a lot of opportunity with their judges. They don't just like pick random people that they like, oh, this is my mom or this is my dad. Like they pick genuine, talented people that are working out in the world and can actually, like, if you go to this pageant and you impress them, can actually help you get jobs. This pageant offers so many opportunities, not just to the one winner who walks away with the crown. They offer it to literally almost everyone, as long as you make a good impression. It's more than just one girl, one crown, one winner, which I think is such a power move. It's more about, let's find the best opportunity for multiple girls. Let's find the best collection of talent and let's put them forward, because they're not just looking for that one girl who says that I'm gonna promote the pageant and wears the crown all year, because one voice isn't gonna make a difference in a company, but multiple voices about a company is what's gonna make it grow and do better. Okay, now that our concealer and our foundation is on, I keep having to move my diamond because it's slipping in. I'm gonna take some powder and place it underneath my eyes a little bit because I want to brighten up that area. The next question I got was, what is the most prestigious pageant I've ever competed in? And honestly, I hate to keep bringing it back to this pageant, but I would definitely say it was this Miss Bikini pageant, because you not only had to be well-rounded in the fact of talking to the judges one-on-one, like during photo shoots, You also had to get along with other contestants, be on time, be able to perform on stage really well. Like, it truly is the most well-rounded pageant I've ever competed in. Usually pageants have some sort of element of like, oh, the judges only see you for so long. And that always bothered me because you want the judges to see you, like, not at all times, but basically you want them to get a good grasp of who you are. And a lot of pageant systems base that off of like, here's 5 minutes to interview each girl. And do you really know, like, could you really pick out a winner in less than 5 minutes? Now, I can honestly say these things because I've actually been a pageant judge before, and it was extremely hard to pick a winner because it's so easy to lie and to say whatever you want in these moments with these judges. And obviously, like, I encourage girls to be honest and obviously don't lie. Like, it's not gonna get you anything. Like, yeah, you could win the pageant with your lies and whatever, but you're not gonna feel good about winning a pageant and not being yourself. But I think this pageant can avoid that so well because you shoot with the photographers who are your judges as well, and they see you on a day-to-day basis. But then also you have final scoring judges who see you while you're on stage and they get to see your photos. And I feel like the conversations are a little bit more natural. Like, you're not trying to like force your way in on anything. You're not trying to be like, oh, I'm better than this girl. Like, it's all so natural, and it's there to like build you up, and it's there to build each other up, because this isn't just a competition for one winner. We're looking for multiple winners, like I said earlier, and we're looking for like varieties of talent. So yeah, honestly, I say bring your A game. Like, if you're competing this next year, bring your best A game. Right now in this, actually, let's answer that right now. What can you be doing right now in quarantine to help yourself for the pageant? Well, first of all, I think you could be posting on social media. Make it known that you're competing in this pageant. Like, tag the pageant every chance you get. Tag them and let them know, like, I am coming, like, I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna slay. Like, let this pageant system know that you're coming in and you're coming in strong. Also, I think participating, they have an online contest going on right now. Participating in every opportunity that they provide for you is also a great way to get the national director's attention and get her on your side. The big question is, what can I be doing right now in quarantine? Hi, hello everybody in quarantine. What can I be doing right now to prepare myself for a pageant when I'm literally stuck at home? Like I said, I think tagging the pageant is a very big, bold step, and it will make you get noticed right away. I also think doing at-home workouts and putting them on social media and showing that, like, you're putting your best foot forward, you are still in this even though things are happening, you are still there, you still want this, and you're ready. Another popular question I got asked, which I was kind of surprised so many people wanted to know this, but they wanted to know why pageants. Like, why do I invest tons of money into a pageant to potentially win a title or to potentially not win a title? And I think that's a very good question for somebody who doesn't understand and who doesn't get what pageant systems stand for. But I want to ask you, why do you put your son in sports? Why do you put your daughter in sports? So it's camaraderie, it teaches them teamwork and leadership. Well, pageants do the same. I almost want to say that pageants encourage women specifically. I mean, there are guy pageants out there. I'm not putting any shade on them, but it encourages women to be inspired by women to be the best version of themselves. I used to be really bad in school, and not like behavioral wise, but I used to not have very good grades. And once I started competing in pageants, my grades went up because I knew that it wasn't just, it wasn't just my parents seeing them, it was judges and people that I needed to impress. And granted, like, I'm not in college right now, but those grades actually helped me get into college, and it helped me get where I needed to go at that point in my life. Luckily, I'm doing just fine in my life right now because I have a bit of business savvy on my side. It's just something I've always learned. But I think that pageants encourage women so much to be the best versions of themselves by being empowered by other women. I'm gonna have to take my crown off because it's literally killing my head. I'm getting a little bit of a headache. haven't had to wear it in a long time. The biggest pageant no-no in my book is being late. If you can avoid being late, I think you're already on to a great start. Another big no-no is complaining. I see this happen a lot, and like I even was guilty of it at one point because I used to sit around and complain like, oh, the other models aren't here, like where are they? But I think complaining, you can get away with it to some extent if you're quiet, but it always gets back to people. Just please don't be a diva. Nobody wants to work with a diva. It's not gonna do you any good. It's only gonna get you in more trouble. Trust me, it's not worth it. So if you're gonna have an attitude, just like don't. Get some good sleep. Please don't have an attitude. Nobody wants to deal with a diva. Like, I'm telling you right now, nobody wants to deal with a diva. Let's say it all together. Nobody wants to deal with a diva. Thank you. Now you're all well aware. You're all briefed. Ta-da! And I'm actually looking really good. This is a great natural look. Friends, I'm gonna put my crown on and we'll do our final reveal. So I hope you all enjoyed listening to me talk. I know I kind of get a little rambly sometimes, but if you are interested in more pageant videos, please comment down below what specific areas of the pageant you'd like me to focus on, and I can make more videos like that, like what bikini to pick for yourself, how to choose a good evening gown. I could do ones on like how to runway walk. Like there's tons of things we could talk about. Just leave me a comment in the description, or leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Don't forget to check out my Patreon or my OnlyFans if you'd like to support me. All the links are down in the description down below. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you have any questions about the Miss Bikini pageant, let me know on Instagram. You can follow me there and I will be answering questions there as well about this pageant. Hope you all have a magical day, and I always hope magical things happen to you. Bye everybody! See you later. Just chilling in my tracksuit with my crown and my sash on.